to my dorm room. This is actually the last time that you will see the dorm room. Yeah, we're in the last weeks of school. We're in crunch time. It's crazy to think that I'm almost done with my freshman year of college. Yeah, it's just gone by so fast, and I feel like I was just doing a move-in vlog for you guys. So yeah, it's crazy, but this is my last time sitting here, and I just had some last couple questions from some of you guys, as well as kind of just my own little thoughts that I thought I would share. So today's video is like an end of semester, end of freshman year Q&A slash top 5 things that I learned freshman year slash I'm going to give you guys one last dorm room tour, because I did that in the move-in weekend vlog, and then I kind of did change the room a bit throughout the year and kind of updated it and moved some things around. So yeah, I'll show you guys that, and I think that that's all for the intro. I know I ramble a lot, so I'm going to try and keep my answers quick and concise and but still as thorough and deep as possible. Let's just go ahead and get started. So the first question I have is how to get around the city. So as you know, LMU is in the city of Los Angeles. I came from Kansas, Midwest, and I did not have a car coming to school here. So what I used to get around the city is, first of all, well, I made some friends that do have cars, so I used them a couple times. But then also in terms of transportation, there's the LA is famous for the Uber and Lyft, so that's good to use. And then thirdly, LMU does offer a shuttle service that can take you to different places within like a radius of the campus. So they can get us to Santa Monica, to Venice, they can get us to the mall, different shopping places. So yeah, there's ways, don't worry, if you come to college and you don't have a car, there are ways to still get off campus and explore the city. So that's what I've done. Another question is, does it get hot in the dorms? And yes. So hot. The first 3 months of school are brutally hot and horrible. Coming to LA, yeah, it was hot all the way until like November. It was like in the 90s. Like it gets really hot and stays hot. So, and the dorms do not have AC, so buy fans. And I made the mistake of like, I didn't want like a giant fan in the room because I was like, oh, it's gonna ruin the aesthetic, whatever. I was like, it's gonna be too big and chunky and just like whatever, take up too much space in the room. Your room's already small enough. So I bought like a little fan that's actually right here on my desk that I bought first, and then I still was just like, the first night I was sweating buckets sleeping. So then I bought like a little fan to put by my like bed, like by my face, to cool my face, and that kind of works, but even still the room itself was hot, so we need something to like ventilate, produce air flow. And so then we bought kind of like a stand fan that sits by our fridge that can kind of circulate for the whole room. So I spent money on 3 different fans, so I suggest right away get just like a big fan for the room to circulate, vent, put air through the room, get an airflow going, and don't worry about taking up space or ruining the aesthetic of the room like I did. Just do it because you will get really hot. So that's my advice for that. Question 3, what is the party life like? So here at LMU, we don't have a Greek row. So for our sororities and fraternities, they don't have official houses on a Greek row. But I won't deny, like, there are still parties that happen off campus, in like some of the residence, like homes that students rent out. But it's not what we like to say, the phrase is we always use this, it's present but not pressured. So kind of party life, I think really anywhere in general, it's kind of what you make of it. It's how much you choose to be a part of it or make it a part of your college experience. You can go to them if you want, they're there for you, but you don't necessarily have to, and it's not going to make or break your college experience, and no one's going to push you or pressure you to go. So yeah, I can't really deny that like it doesn't happen, because like it is college and it happens anywhere, but it's what you choose to do with it. So yeah, that's our party life. And then question 4, any tips for getting into the school slash how hard is it? I truly can't really say like how hard it is in like compared to other schools. I think it's different for everybody. For me, you know, like LMU wasn't my first choice, it wasn't my top school, so I kind of just like applied to it because it fit in on the Common App, and I was like, whatever, we'll see what happens. My dad was like, oh yeah, you'll probably get in. but like I can't say that's true for everyone. That's just based on the academics and the other competitive schools I was trying to get into. So my tips are just like, if it is really the school of your dreams and you really want to do it for it, then like go for it. Then put in the effort. Like as long as you put in the effort to make it happen, and you sit there and you work really hard on the essay to make it clear, and how you like phrase correctly, like spend time, put effort into the essay, make sure you're saying the right things. Just work really hard on those standardized tests. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I can tell you a whole nother thing on that. But I know if you just put in the effort and, just try and come up with something meaningful for your essay, for your writing supplement, for the application. Just really try and do something that speaks, like that you can write passionately about, that comes really from your heart. I know that's what I wrote about. I wrote about my older brother. So yeah, as long as you put in that effort, that's just my biggest tip, is just, yeah, put in the effort. But I can't really say like how hard it is in comparison to other schools. And I don't even remember the official requirements of it. Probably should. I'm a tour guide. I probably should know all those standardized test score requirements, but I don't. But yeah, those are my biggest tips. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about my top 5 things that I've learned in freshman year, and I wrote them down here, and I'm going to try, like I said, I can ramble, so I'm going to try and keep them concise and explain them as best as I can, and hopefully you can get something from it. So number 1, I wrote down to separate from the pack, to get involved in things, and that will make you more friends and create a home for you. So what that means is, I know sometimes like it can be scary because finding college friends and like solidifying it, there's all this pressure and whatever. I feel like you get told things before going off to college, and it can kind of be scary and daunting. It's like, how do I find those friends? Especially for me, coming all the way halfway across the country, not having anybody at my school here that I knew prior to coming here, it was a lot. And I kind of found those friends, and then it was like, okay, I found them, I want to keep them, like I need to do everything with them, to stick with them, to affirm myself in this group, whatever. But what I learned and what I ended up doing was, I needed to separate from the pack and go and apply to different things and go to different clubs and go to different organizations, like meetings and like open houses and stuff like that. Because then I was able to make even more friends, and all those different groups of friends that I have since made in all my different involvements and activities have helped created a space that I like to call home. It helped LMU become my home away from home and my second home, because I felt like I was a part of the community. I felt involved and felt like an active member of the place that I was living at for 8 months out of the year, and so that took the courage that I had to apply to something that my friends weren't applying to, or go to this different club, or end up joining a different sorority that my friends weren't a part of, to make those group of friends that they're all kind of different, they're all kind of diverse, but I feel like that makes it interesting and that makes it super fun. So that's my advice, is separate from the pack, apply to anything and everything. I went on a service trip over winter break that I applied to in the fall. None of my friends did. I kind of was just like, okay, and it ended up being one of the best experiences of my entire college experience. I know I'm only a freshman, but it was the most amazing experience. Like I said, I joined a different sorority. I'm a tour guide, so I have a different job. So yeah, just getting involved in different things helped me create a diverse community that I like to call home. So, tip number 1. Number 2, I wrote down, you might change friend groups several times, but that's okay, and in fact crucial to your involvement in school. So kind of going along with number 1, I think I was told prior to going to college that you'll change friend groups year to year, semester to semester, and that kind of scared me, because I was like, wait, no, I want the college experience I've seen in the movies and fairy tales and heard the stories of you meet some friends your first weekend of college and are friends all 4 years, which might be true, but that's one set of one group of friends that you have, and so you're gonna meet other people and join other friend groups along the way, and then you might even jump ship and change friend groups that is your solid home base. And so that's something that I learned was happening. So I think I was a little scared at first of that happening, but I kind of just went through the natural flow of it, and you discover that you grow and you change. And it's not something that you'll truly believe or understand until you go you experience it yourself. Like, I didn't believe it until I actually went through it. So I don't really want to sound like I'm just preaching to you and you're still like, what the heck? Like, that seems so scary. Like, it is. And you might not believe it'll happen, but it will happen, and you won't believe it until it does. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, you'll probably change friend groups. I did a couple times in first semester, and then even then second semester, once I joined a sorority, I met even more people, and you'll kind of just find your part within that group, how much of a role you play in that group. It might be more significant in this group than it is in that group, and so you'll kind of jump around and you'll experience that. But once again, that kind of goes back to, it's crucial to your involvement in the school and how much you want to be a part of the school and how active of a member you want to be, that hopefully then the school can become your home. So it's crucial to that aspect if you want your school to become your home away from home and a safe place, a loving place for you, is you'll just change friend groups. And yeah, so number 2 that I learned. Number 3 is kind of just a fun little quirk one, is make use of the off-campus eateries that work for you and work for your meal plan. So there's lots of places here around LMU off campus that will still take meal plan money that you can on the app, that we have an app that you can pick up, order to go, pick up or delivery. And then there's also several places that if you just go to off campus, you actually go to, that they will take your, our student ID has our meal plan on it, so you can swipe that, and it'll pay for it that way. So make use of that, because it gets you off campus, so it gets you off campus food, which is awesome because you always need that variety, and on campus food can sometimes get redundant and not the greatest. So it gets you off campus, but you're not breaking the bank and spending a whole bunch of your credit or debit. You're able to still use the meal plan money that you paid for, your parents paid for, at the beginning of the year. So really try and make, if that works, if your school does it. I feel like a lot of universities there'll be places around the campus that would take the particular colleges that's close by meal plan money. So make use of it, because yeah, it's great. And then number 4, I said, don't take long naps during the day because it will throw off your entire bodily functions and ruin your sleep schedule, plus you'll be more productive that way. So basically it explains it itself. First semester was college is so great because you can literally nap at 2 in the afternoon, when at home in high school you'd be in school still. And I used to Snapchat my friends and be off to take a nap, and they'd be off to math class, and I was haha, sucks for you. But then I would take hour and a half naps, or even sometimes longer, 3 hours, and then I would wake up and I'd be more tired, and I'd be so confused and thrown off, and my body would be what time of day is it, where are you? And then I would stay up really long hours into the morning, early morning, trying to complete the homework. And in my mind I was oh, you napped earlier, so you're making up for the sleep that you're not getting now when you're up at 3 in the morning. But it still just completely ruined my entire weekly and daily sleep schedule as a whole, and it was just really, really bad for my entire body. And once I got more busy, getting more involved in things, I had to be up more during the day, and then I was just more exhausted, and so yeah, it's just bad. So this semester I have not taken naps, and when I do, I haven't really taken long naps, but when I do, they're half hour, short little quick power naps. Okay, I need a little bit of rest, I need a little quick energy, so half hour naps are great. But yeah, I've been a lot more productive not taking naps during the day. I've gone to the coffee shops, I've gone to the library, I've gone and studied when I get out of classes, because then I get my work done during the day, and then at night I'm able to go and do the different meetings and clubs and activities that I'm a part of, that I became more part of in second semester even, or I'm able to watch Netflix or watch my TV shows at night, and then actually get some decent sleep. So huge tip there. Okay, and then number 5, I wrote, don't be afraid to say no when things can get super hectic and busy, and you'll get involved in tons of things. It can become stressful, so saying no will give you more time for yourself, even if it's just to relax and enjoy some quiet time, and this can be scary to once again be separating yourself from the pack, but in the end it will be rewarding. I think that sums it up in itself, but essentially it's yeah, don't be afraid to say no to hanging out with friends or going and doing something when you know you have a lot of work to do. And second semester I have gotten a lot more busy, like a lot more involved, especially with, I joined a sorority this semester, and so my life has just gotten super hectic and crazy. And so I've wanted to be productive, like I'll get out of class and I'll want to go and do study and like get that stuff done. Or even I'll want to just go back to my dorm and take a little bit of a break, take those power naps, or watch a little bit of Netflix, like just relax by myself and have some me time. And that has sometimes required saying no to friends to go do things after class, or try and do this or that. And that can be scary once again, because you're like separating yourself from the pack and you're saying no to your friends, which, you know, you want to be a part. Like, I get it, it's scary, but in the end it'll be so much more rewarding for you and beneficial to you, and you'll be more productive, and I think just essentially happier that way. And my thing is always, there'll always be tomorrow. Like, I can always hang out with my friends, or like friends are forever. Like, I'll always have them to like call, text, we can hang out on the weekend, like there'll be another time, but right now you have to do what's best for you in the moment. So yeah, so those are my top 5 things, and yeah, top 5 things I learned this year, and I hope they kind of make sense and hope they help, and yeah. Alrighty, so dorm room tour. Once again, this is what you see when you first walk in. So that's my roommate side, and that's my side over here. But to start off, we got the lovely sink. Yeah, ooh, yeah, look at that. And then we've got our trash and our recycling. And then, yeah, this like opens up, kind of cool, whatever, got my stuff in there, yep, okay. Front door, woohoo, yep. Okay, and then this is my closet, so I have all my shoes on the ground, and all my clothing. It's kind of been cleaned out since we only have a couple weeks left. I don't have that many clothes here left, which still looks like a lot, but I've been taking some stuff home, got some toiletry stuff up there. I hung my towels right here on this wall, some bags right there, yep, got my basket, yep, okay, so that's that, and then we come into the room a bit. Ooh, let it focus, there it is. Okay, so right here, this is my desk. So we got like, yep, just like a little overview of the desk. That's my DZ. I joined DZ. Yeah, I got my fan that I was talking about, some dead flowers from my big, got my mini ears back there. Yeah, moved some stuff around over here, got my laptop, whatever, you know, the usual that you find at a desk. I have right here a little thing, yep, 3 more weeks. I have a mirror right here, which is super awesome, because, yeah, woo, that's me. So it helps me get dressed in the morning. I put a little flag up there from the company Serengeti. Yep, looks really cool. This is my DZ wall, so I got all my DZ stuff up on here. From my big, all the things she painted me. Got my painting right there that you can see. Yep, along with the flag. And then here we got my hats that I have hung or put up on the little shelves. Got my Lollapalooza poster. Got my wall of pictures that I almost made a perfect square, and then I never filled this spot. Like, literally never filled it. I don't know why. I think I was like, ooh, I'll save it for a good picture that I get freshman year. And like throughout the year, and I never have. So I just like, it's nice little square pictures and then the one empty one. But yeah, we got my banner that's still hanging there, the really cool one. Got some more blankets throughout the course of the year to add to the bed, so that's kind of cool. Same old good old bedding that I moved in. Got my pillows, got my, oh, my sad Mickey. He's, there he goes. My family came to visit in October. We got that. Yep. Got my peas. These are the peas. You didn't meet these at the beginning of freshman year when I first moved in. So this is the pea pod. Oh my god, why won't it focus? There it is. Hold on, let me open it up because it's the best thing in the world. I don't know if I can do this one-handed, so I might have to put this down. There we go. Yes. Ooh. Get ready for the big reveal. You can't see. Boom! There are my peas. All of me and my friends have these peas. We became obsessed with the pea pods, so we all have the same matching pea pods. Super awesome. So I'll leave them back there. But yeah, so my bed, same old good old bed. Why do I have this pillows flipped upside down? See, should have prepared for this room tour a little bit more, but clearly did not. So yep, that's the bed. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so probably the biggest thing is I moved this bookshelf out from under. It was right under here at the beginning of the year. I've moved it out. So I put like my binders from the classes that I don't have on the day. I have like bins of food that I have under there. This is the other fan, the final stand fan that we bought. It's still pretty small, but it works fairly well. So we bought that, put that right by. We got our fridge and our microwave. But yeah, and then on top, this is the other fan that I bought, the third fan in my collection that's like just like a little face, so like my face is right there when I sleep, so it just kind of keeps me cool. Have the little cable thing hanging here that's super awesome to put on the side of the bed to store my phone at night. Got a couple mugs, got some movies, some flowers, some art. The plant, there's no longer a plant, but I got Stella the potted plant at the beginning of the year, and then she's since died, but I still have the pot, so that's cool. And then lower stuff, I just have a little trash can right by the fan, right by my bed, my shower caddy stuff, some sheets. Under here, some more cords. I have some suitcases and some bags down there, prepping to go home. I still have right here, I have my drawers, 3 drawers of stuff, clothes in there. Have this other little spot right back in there that has some stuff under the bed, and then I have this little ottoman that sits there, and that's super awesome to like help me get into bed. And so I have that right there, and then I also, it's a great storage thing because the lid can come off, and then I have some more like my first aid kit, boom, and some more stuff in there. So it's really great storage, and it helps me get into bed, and it's cute. It's a good little thing to sit on. Yeah, backpack, shoes. Yeah, I think that's like about it. That's the room. That's the final room. Roommate side, yep. Window, last little, yeah, there it is. Woohoo! All the stuff. Yeah. 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 There it is. That's my room. So there you have it. That is my end of semester Q&A, top 5 things I learned freshman year, and my final dorm tour. I hope you guys enjoyed all my videos from freshman year, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys enjoyed my dorm. So yeah, if you liked all of that, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please go down and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And leave any more comments and questions that you have down below. I will be back come sophomore year. Excited though to almost be done here, only a few weeks left, and go home for summer. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!